Now that the election of 2016 is set, you know what that means? Time to take a look ahead to 2020. That's right, boys and girls, hop aboard. We're going to play a little game called Time Capsule. What the next 3 years has in store. Let's begin with the next 3.5 months. On November the 8th, Hillary Clinton will be elected the next president of the United States. Neither her nor Donald Trump will receive a majority of the popular vote. They will both be under 50%. But she will win a solid majority, post 270, in the Electoral College and become the first woman ever elected to the presidency. But it won't take long for her approval rating to dip, because she's going to be elected as the most unpopular presidential electee in history as well. Now, what will become of Donald Trump? Will he just go away? No. What will happen is Donald Trump will need to rebuild his brand after the loss, and one of the ways that he will do that is by ingratiating himself back into the good graces of the liberal elite circles he has spent most of his life. So look for Trump instead to do months' worth of interviews in the media, trashing the Republican Party, blaming his loss on Reince Priebus and the RNC. He'll say, hey, they told me they knew how to organize. They told me they knew how to win. I put this in their hands. I trusted them and they failed me. He'll blame it on conservatives, saying, hey, these crazy people wanted me to throw Bruce Jenner out of the women's bathroom and wanted me to say that women who are raped should be forced to have the kid. You can't say these things and win elections. Those conservatives are crazy. He'll blame us, throw us under the bus, because if there is one constant with Donald Trump, it is this: Peter Pan is never responsible for his own actions. So instead of a united front post-Hillary's election, we will replay many of these exact same arguments of 2016 well into the next year, as Trump does media interview after media interview, blaming everybody but himself. Republicans, on the other hand, if they still have a party, should have a strong 2018 midterm election as a reaction to the sure-to-be Hillary Clinton overreaction to her victory. If there's two things you can count on in American politics, folks, you can count on gutlessness of Republicans and Democrats to create their own backlash by overreaching in response to it. Post-2018, the field for the presidential race will be set. And yes, several candidates will run, but really there will only be 4 candidates that at this point, in the summer of 2019, as the primary gets heated, will really have a chance. There will be the establishment candidate, and that's going to be the Wisconsin sub-primary, either Scott Walker or Paul Ryan. There's not room for 2 Badgers. It will be one of those 2. There will be what I like to call the new hotness category, maybe a Tom Cotton, a Ben Sasse, somebody who hasn't disappointed people yet that will try to be the candidate of your projection. And then there will be the Trumpian candidate, someone that will try to capitalize on what Trump did this cycle. Maybe that will be his running mate, Mike Pence, although he doesn't have the charisma. Maybe that will be his son, Donald Trump Jr., who gave a rousing speech at the Cleveland convention and seems like he has something his father lacks: lucidity. And then there will be the conservative candidate, Ted Cruz. One of these factions will emerge as the 2020 Republican Party nominee. That is, of course, assuming the Republican Party survives what is coming in November.